Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. I'm here with my friend Freddie the Teddy and Patrick the Bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you. This is your divine inspiration message for today. So I'm going to start with the angel numerology number because it did shift. Yesterday we went into one number and we've gone into or onto where's my notes again? We flipped into a number 9. So we took ninth month, first day, 2024, which adds up to 18, and we reduced it to a 9. So on a 9 day, it is time to stop procrastinating and get going, lift off. What are you waiting for? The 9 energy brings with it a time to be creative, artistic, kind, caring, giving, self-sacrificing, particularly without compromising yourself. Use the card of the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael. And we're in the sign of Virgo. So perfect timing to get your projects out there. Now, moving on to our Happier Me affirmation cards. I trust myself to make the right decision. Always try to be your best supporter. The true magic starts when you believe in yourself. My isms: the world is not broken. I am perfectly lined up. Even when we face the adversities that pop up, the adversities teach us something. The contrast teaches something. And even if that teaching and that lesson is a reminder, oh, I need to pay attention, or I need to be more careful, or I need to let go of this, that then says you're perfectly lined up. I'm grateful and abundantly blessed. This ism came from Mary Sue several months ago, but I like them. I like using them. I am of purpose. I am decisive. I am loving. I am appreciated. I am determined. All affirmations that make you or bring you, me, all of us into alignment with what is the truth. You are of purpose. I am of purpose. We are decisive. We are loving. We are appreciated. And we are determined. All right, moving on. We've got a brand new master for the week in the name of Lady Portia. Now, Lady Portia is the twin flame to Saint Germain. This week, her influence, to me, she looks like a bride, a spiritual bride. She is here with us this week to allow us to overcome our limitations and to release karma. Let go of the need to be right. There is a part of all of us that have to balance the scale of ego. And there is a time when our ego is a little sneaky. The past tends to tangle up with the ego. So Lady Portia comes to bring the healing light of the violet flame to encourage us to burn off what no longer serves us, what gets in our way. We're all being guided to release the need to prove a point. So if you find yourself this week embroiled in a heavy, challenging, or emotional situation, there's a good chance your ego is starting to leverage a decision. And it could be a decision that may work against you rather than towards your growth. So ask your intuition, trust in yourself, is this for my highest good? And if you find that it is not, and you're really looking for an answer to change it, step away, step away, step away. Bring in your guides, your angels, your healers, your helpers, your sages, and your masters. Find something in nature, plants, digging, the sand, or healing, a body of water, a bathtub, and get clear. And if you still are unclear, wait. Don't act until you get real clarity. That's clarity in your belly, clarity in your mind, clarity in every fiber of your being. I'm moving this way. And there's nothing wrong with taking your time, even though we're in a 9-day. This might be difficult to hear for some of you, but it's time to own your own challenges. So if you're feeling some of these challenges coming up and you realize, oh yeah, that is at my doorstep. That's something that I didn't do intentionally, but I did it anyway. You can own up to it, providing it leads you to the transformational change that you need to move past it. However, if you're owning up to it, I'm not accusing you, but sometimes we can own up to stuff and get stuck in the owning up of it. Okay, so what's next for you? Let's work on a plan to move past it, that kind of thing. All right, moving on. Gertrude, Beatrice, they're here today and they're in a classroom. They've got a blackboard, and oddly enough, well, not oddly enough, Beatrice is standing in front of the blackboard and Gertrude is learning. We have a brand new deck. Intuitive Whispers by Maud Hurst. The artwork was by Laurie Mena. Now this book, or this deck of cards, I received through the Hay House card subscriptions. Now, we don't know ahead of time what cards are coming, but they are typically new offerings, and this is definitely a new offering for me. I tend to ask my guides, angels, spirits, my intuition, which ones that they would like for me to use in any given week, and this is a deck that came forward. So I opened it, and then of course the last 48 hours I bless them, look at them, shuffle them, sit with them, do what I do in a ritual to get clear and connect with the cards. This particular deck has 4 sections. They also work with the chakra colors, and the 4 sections deliberately work with the chakra energy. So we move from asking the question, or at least the root, going from listening to our root, our inner being, and that works with the first 11 cards. Then we clear. That works with the next, the first next 11, 12 to 22. Then we get to rebuilding, 23 to 33, and action, 34 to 44. They have different colors to them. So there are different pathways we can take, but I'm choosing, with the help of Beatrice and Gertrude, to pull a card in this whole deck rather than split them up into the 4 sections and make it work with all of what we're going on. Here's why. We are all moving through great transformation. If you felt it, you felt a shift, you felt a change, you felt the energy changing, you felt, sometimes you can feel lifted, sometimes you can feel lowered. But there is a shifting coming. People are waking up to their emotions, all kinds of emotions. And oddly enough, you may be one of those who folks show their emotions outwardly, and they feel comfortable sharing sometimes their most inner, most personal challenges. And you may have at some point said, well, why are they telling me this? They would never tell somebody. And I have that a lot, sitting in the salon chair, and it's all good. This is what I say is the transformational changes, stepping up. All right, let me have a card. Let me have a card that is going to bring clarity, intuition, safety, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll take this card off the top and I'm going to work it into all of this. All right, so we're in number 34, which really lives 34 to 44 lives in the pink and violet section of this deck. It's also very much governed to spirituality, the magic of nothingness. So there isn't any accident that these cards have very similar coloring, and they look like they could be related, but they're totally different authors, released at totally different times, but they still have the same message, which is rooting into your higher consciousness, moving into your higher realms of understanding. This is part of this is part of the transformation. This is a part of going upward, the action part, making a decision and going with it. So in this particular card, and with the help of Lady Portia, you have to dig deep into your intuitive skills. And I'm going to suggest that you go to a place that is quiet, or start developing either a new altar, redo the altar that you've got, find a space in your garden, or find a space in your home that is your sacred space. It doesn't have to be a whole room. It could simply be a closet or a corner. Somewhere that is sacred, somewhere that's private, somewhere that's quiet, somewhere that is just where you can come and convene with your spirits. That's the action. And the magic of nothingness means that spirits can come and speak with you through your intuitive skills while you've got nothing going on. It's the beginning of knowing what action to take, knowing, well, which way and which direction do you want me to go in? I would suggest, if you're not into meditation, commit to 10 minutes every day. And if you find 10 minutes too long, split it up into 2 sections of 5 minutes apiece. Going out for nature walks, going out for angel walks, allows you to put away the distractions. Got nowhere to be, nothing to do. Let me go back over here. What I love about this, the more I do it, the more I want to do it. The more I want to do it, the more this information comes. And the more I like that. The challenge, and it is a challenge, there's physical work. You have to earn this living. We've got to get in traffic. We've got to go to the grocery store. Got to feed dogs. I'll tell you a amusing story that pulls me back out of the woo-woo land. And that is, I can come downstairs any given moment, and if my dogs are not happy with me or they're upset with each other, there's Lake Pee-Pee all over the floor in the kitchen, in whatever. That's quickly sends me out of being in this lovely land of the woo-woo. You have to get real with things. There's stuff that that upsets the general flow of things. But what's really interesting that sends me right back to it is I go outside after I've fed the dogs and cleaned up the mess and done what I've got to do and told them I don't appreciate it. I go outside and here are my feral cats, and they come and they are so grateful that here I am, feed me, give me food. Oh, thank you so much. Rub it up or all. It's like, okay, I got the wild ones out here that are grateful and appreciative, and I got the domestic ones in here that are just ratchet. But that's like life. You go out in the day and people are in it. They're in their stuff. They're in their stuff. Looking at you like, oh, giving you all this. They're stirred up. And from the stirring up comes the transformation. So this week, Lady Portia says, if you're getting all stirred up, it's okay. Go in. Go up and bring that down. The other thing we have to do is we have to let go of stuff that's not working for us anymore. Clutter, cloudiness, cloudy thoughts, cloudy heart, particularly if we have not been kind to ourselves. And if we've been kind to other people more than we have to ourselves. There's this thing about selfishness that is really difficult for people to get through. There's nothing wrong with being worthy at all. But we can also feel like, I don't feel right because I have more than. Seemingly, you have more than. If you're comparing, but you can't compare yourself with anyone else but yourself. I'll say that one more time. You cannot compare yourself with anyone else but yourself because they're not you. You're not them. They don't have your life. They don't see the world through your eyes. They don't feel the world through your heart. So comparing is ridiculous. Appreciate, yeah. Compare, no. Right, my friends, I love you. Until tomorrow. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.